Good afternoon, everybody. How is all my wonderful subscribers and viewers out there doing today? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It's Nikki D, and welcome back to the Nikki D channel. Today, we're going to be doing the 2025 WWE Raw Recap Episode 3, which was live from Dallas, Texas, as we was reminded repeatedly by the commentary throughout the night. What was your favorite moment of Monday Night Raw? Let me know down in the comment section below. You want to talk about wrestling? You want to say hi? Just hit me up down in the comment section below. I always get back to the messages I read. Don't forget to like the video, share the video all over social media, and smash that subscribe button so you could be notified of when I drop my next video. With that being said, I hope everybody continues to have a wonderful day. And without further ado, let's get to... And Monday Night Raw was live from Dallas, Texas, and we kicked things off with a bang. We saw Rhea Ripley entering the arena, and she was ambushed by Nia Jax, thrown into the cage, and Nia Jax ran her butt right into Rhea's face, not once, not twice, but 3 times, leaving Rhea Ripley laid out and angry, really. And right after that, we cut to Jey Uso kicking off Monday Night Raw as he came to the ring through the crowd, and we got an 8-minute yeet party. Jey Uso came out saying how he was going to become World Heavyweight Champion at Saturday night's main event, but he was quickly interrupted by Gunther, who really laid into the challenger here, as Gunther said Jey Uso is going to come after the championship until his family needs him again. Gunther didn't care if he was facing Jey or Jimmy Uso. And they ended up having exchange of words until it led to a brawl with Jey Uso standing tall, and Gunther left the running up the entranceway. And then we cut to a backstage segment between the New Day and JBL, where the New Day tried to pay for the services of JBL, but quickly walked away, saying JBL was washed up. This led to the Rey Mysterio Kofi Kingston match, with JBL at commentary for this match. And Rey Mysterio came out. We went to commercial, but when we came back from commercial, Kathy Kelly was sitting down with Bayley, who announced that she will be joining the Raw roster, and she also announced that Bayley is declaring for the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match. And after we had that promo, Nia Jax came in, and they ended up saying, "See you in the ring, Bayley." And then we ended up getting to Kofi Kingston's entrance that quickly got shut down, as Kofi Kingston grabbed the mic and walked to the ring. And once he got in the ring, we got underway. Kofi Kingston did take control of this matchup early, but Rey picked up the pace very quickly, bouncing off the ropes like he does. But Rey Mysterio went for a dive, which he missed, and Kofi Kingston was able to take control of the match for a little while until Rey Mysterio hit a hurricanrana into the steel steps on Kofi Kingston, which took us to the commercial break. When we returned from the commercial break, Kofi Kingston was in control, as Rey had to fight out, and he eventually did, gaining control. We went back and forth for a little while until Rey Mysterio hit a sunset flip for a 1-2 kick out, and Kofi Kingston then poked the eye of Rey Mysterio, then went to the top rope and hit a springboard for a 1-2 kick out. Kofi Kingston a couple minutes later missed with the Trouble in Paradise before Xavier Woods interfered in this matchup and was ejected by the referee, which led to Rey Mysterio hitting the 619, went up for the splash, was reversed by Kofi for a 1-2 kick out, and boom drop was missed by Kofi. Rey rolling up Kofi Kingston off of the distraction. 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio was able to defeat Kofi Kingston on Monday Night Raw, which led to the New Day jumping Rey Mysterio until the LWO came down to make the save. And that was the segment we had between the New Day and the LWO. After that, we had a recap from Penta's debut last week. Then we had Chad Gable's promo, and Ivy Niles said she'd look good with the Women's Intercontinental Championship. The Creed brothers said they'd look good with the tag team titles. And Chad Gable claimed that American Made is coming for titles. Then we saw Sami Zayn as he declared for the 2025 Royal Rumble and was interrupted by Kevin Owens, and a very intense segment between these two. Kevin Owens said he's rooting for Sami Zayn to win the Royal Rumble, and Kevin Owens says he's got Sami Zayn's back in the Royal Rumble, and then asked Sami Zayn if he's got Kevin Owens' back in the ladder match against Cody Rhodes, and Kevin Owens said, I guess we'll find out. And it was honestly a great promo, one that I didn't see coming between these two. And then we were backstage where Sheamus was cutting a promo talking about how he was going to capture the Intercontinental Championship at Saturday night's main event and become a Grand Slam champion, before he was interrupted by Braun Breaker, who said Sheamus was never going to capture the Intercontinental Championship, and he said he was going to break Sheamus and called him pretty much an old man. And that's how we wrapped up hour one of Monday Night Raw. And we had Monday Night Raw live from Dallas, Texas, as we started hour number 2 with Nia Jax going one-on-one with Bayley. Roxanne Perez was in the front row in the crowd for this match, and Bayley took control of this match early, really avoiding a lot of Nia strikes and be able to creating her own offense against Nia Jax. Bayley hit a DDT for an early 1-2 kick out. Then Nia Jax got angry and took control, hitting a devastating headbutt to the chest that led to a 1-2 kick out. Then Nia got a little too cocky and went for an elbow. She missed it, which gave Bayley the opportunity, and Bayley hit a suplex for a 1-2 kick out. And then Nia Jax sprung out in the corner, Bayley running to the corner, but was met with a Uranagi as Nia Jax took control of this matchup. Then Bayley really took control with a good dive to the outside. Bayley got a little bit confident. Roxanne Perez tried to slap Bayley, but Bayley blocked it and slapped Roxanne Perez. And Roxanne Perez was escorted out of the arena after that exchange between Bayley as we went to the commercial break. When we came back from the commercial break, Nia Jax was in control, and we immediately had a 1-2 kick out. But Bayley was able to turn the tide and get control herself after she hit 2 elbows, but only a 1-2 kick out for Bayley. Then Nia Jax targeted Bayley's arm and really did some work there, but Bayley was able to be resilient and was able to hit a sunset flip onto the apron, which looked really devastating. And Nia Jax was laid out outside the ring. They tried to counter out, but Nia was able to get back into the ring by 8. Bayley then hit the Annihilator on Nia Jax for a 1-2 kick out. And Bayley, keeping the control, was able to hit another elbow for a 1-2 kick out, but that only angered Nia Jax as she took back control of this match. Nia threw Bayley's shoulder right into the post at one point, and Bayley was able to get control, hitting a running knee for a 1-2 kick out, and then Bayley hit this devastating power bomb with Nia Jax dazed on the top rope for a 1-2 kick out. Bailey then went for the flying elbow and was able to connect with that as well, but only got a 1-2 kick out. And then Nia Jax just took control, went in rage mode, hit the Samoan drop, hit the running senton, threw Bailey in the corner, hit the Annihilator, 1, 2, 3, and Nia Jax defeated Bailey via pinfall. And when Nia Jax was celebrating in the ring, we heard "This Is My Brutality" as Rhea Ripley came out and started to brawl with Nia Jax, and the security backstage could not break this up. Rhea Ripley got on the announce table, and all she said was, "You, me, Saturday night's main event," and slammed the microphone down. And that was the segment we had between Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax. Then we saw Chad Gable and Dominic Mysterio talking in the back as Chad Gable was trying to get some help from Dominic Mysterio. It looks like they're on the same page right now. Then we had a Lyra Valkyria promo talking about what her next move is now that she's captured the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And then after that, we moved on to our next match of the evening. We had Penta going one-on-one with the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. And when we got to this matchup, it was an early back and forth affair. Pete Dunne targeting Penta's fingers and elbows, breaking them multiple times in this match, as you're going to find out. Then these two exchanged kicks, and Penta was able to get control. He attempted a dive to the outside, but was intercepted by a nasty right hand from Pete Dunne, who suplexed him onto the apron as we went to the commercial break. And when we came back from the commercial break, Pete Dunne was in complete control, but Penta was able to be resilient and take control with a kick in the corner. He hit his devastating Death Valley driver for a 1-2 kick out. Then Penta putting his foot on the gas, hitting the Mexican Destroyer, but Pete Dunne rolled out of the ring. The IQ of Pete Dunne was brilliant in that moment. Then Penta hit a dive to the outside and returned to the ring for the count of 7. Pete Dunne then reversed Penta for a 1-2 kick out. And then we had both of these men on their knees exchanging blows, which was devastating. Pete Dunne was able to get the better of that exchange, and he broke Penta's fingers in the process. But that only angered Penta, as Penta was able to hit the sacrifice, followed by the Penta driver for a 1-2-3. And Penta defeated Pete Dunne via pinfall, as Penta getting to 2-0 on Monday Night Raw. Then we had a Logan Paul promo talking about how he was the GOAT and sending a message to his haters that he's here to prove them wrong, and he's going to be coming back bigger, badder than ever, and he said he's not going to stop until he is the greatest wrestler to ever exist. And then we cut to CM Punk interview, as Kathy Kelly and CM Punk were in the crowd, and honestly, this was one of the best CM Punk promos he's done in a long time, talking about what's going to happen on February 1st at the Royal Rumble. And CM Punk went down the list between Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn, Hulk Hogan. He brought them all up, and CM Punk delivered this promo with such passion. It was definitely an amazing promo and a wonderful way to wrap up the second hour of Monday Night Raw. And we kicked off hour 3 of Monday Night Raw live from Dallas, Texas, with Pure Fusion Collective in a tag team match against Damage Control. Dakota Kai and Io Sky represented Damage Control, while Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark represented Pure Fusion Collective. And Baszler and Kai started out this match. Both of these women went back and forth, exchanging control over the first minute and a half to 2 minutes of this match. Shayna Baszler was able to get a quick tag after bouncing off the ropes from Zoe Stark, who came in and hit a beautiful missile drop kick to take control control of this matchup. And then Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler were double teaming Dakota Kai for a 1-2 kick out. Baszler then jumped into the joint manipulation where she was bending Dakota Kai's fingers and elbows. But Dakota Kai was able to stay resilient and get control of this matchup as Zoe Stark ended up getting the tag. And right after that, Io Sky got the tag as well, and she completely took over this match with her high-octane offense. From bouncing off the ropes to clotheslines, Io Sky really took over this matchup. And then Io Sky hit a drop kick followed by a bullet train attack that led to a 1-2 kick out. Then Sonya Deville started to cause distractions on the outside, and Zoe Stark hit an amazing suplex move for a 1-2 kick out. Then Shayna Baszler came in with a running knee for a 1-2 kick out. And then Shayna Baszler tried to put Io Sky in the Verifuda clutch. But Dakota Kai, but Io Sky was able to escape and went up for a moonsault and put this one away with a flying elbow for a 1-2-3 as Damage Control got the win over Pure Fusion Collective via pinfall on Monday Night Raw, which led us to the main event of the evening, as we had Seth freaking Rollins going one-on-one with Drew McIntyre, the WrestleMania rematch from WrestleMania 40. And there was a lot of talking as soon as the bell had rung. These two were exchanging verbal blows back and forth before both of these men started chopping each other. And McIntyre was able to really get control with a shoulder tackle not once but twice in the early going. But then Seth Rollins came back and was able to hit a beautiful sling blade that sent Drew McIntyre to the outside. Seth Rollins went for a suicide dive. He hit the first one, but when Seth Rollins went for the second one, Drew McIntyre was able to reverse it and really put the beat down on Seth Rollins as he hit him with a suplex into the announce table, and Rollins flipped over it to the other side as we went to the commercial break. And when we returned from the commercial break, Drew McIntyre was in control, but Seth Rollins' resiliency kicked in, and these two started exchanging punches, and Seth Rollins was able to reverse the Alabama slam that Drew McIntyre was about to hit for a roll-up 1-2 kick out. And then Seth Rollins started to really take control with some chops, really dazing and taking all of his frustrations out on Drew McIntyre, and went for a vertical suplex that was reversed. And then Rollins really lost it for a moment as he threw Drew McIntyre's shoulders into not one ring post, not two ring posts, but three different ring posts to really take control. And then Seth Rollins hit two knees to Drew McIntyre, but only got a 1-2 kick out. And then Seth Rollins went for a springboard for a 1-2 kick out. As then these two started to go up to the top rope, and Seth Rollins was able to hit a suplex up the top rope. Went for a black arrow, but he missed it. And Drew McIntyre was able to reverse it into a driver of his own for a 1-2 kick out. And then Drew McIntyre went for the Claymore kick, and Seth Rollins was prepared for it, was able to set Drew McIntyre up for his stomp, but Seth Rollins wasn't able to connect on the stomp either. But Seth Rollins did set Drew McIntyre up for a Falcon Arrow and was able to hit it for a 1-2 kick out. But Drew McIntyre got back into the match with a Future Shock DDT, and Seth Rollins was able to kick out of that. and Drew McIntyre started getting cocky and walked right into Seth Rollins' trap as Seth Rollins went for the most devastating move in all of WWE, the surprise roll-up, and got the 1-2-3 on Drew McIntyre as Seth Rollins was able to defeat Drew McIntyre via pinfall, and Drew McIntyre lost it after that. He jumped Seth Rollins until Sami Zayn tried to come down and make the save, and Sami Zayn was beating down Drew McIntyre for a little while. They went back in the ring where Drew McIntyre had Seth Rollins in the corner. Sami Zayn went for a haluva kick. Drew McIntyre moved out of the way, and Sami Zayn drilled Seth Rollins with a haluva kick, as that was the shocker that ended Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins was looking at Sami Zayn like, why did you do that? And Sami Zayn was trying to explain it as the credits rolled. A beautiful way to end Monday Night Raw live from Dallas, Texas. And that was the 2025 WWE Raw Recap Episode 3 live from Dallas, Texas. What was your favorite moment of Monday Night Raw this week? Let me know down in the comment section below. You want to talk about wrestling? You want to say hi? Hit me up down in the comment section below. I always like and get back to all the messages I read. Don't forget to like the video, share the video all over social media, and you made it all the way to the end of this video. Go smash that subscribe button so you could be notified of when I drop my next video. And if you want to see some more of me, Nikki D, then go check out another one of my videos, because I got hours of content that'll keep all of y'all entertained well into the evening. With that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I'm Nikki D. This is the Nikki D channel, and I will see all of y'all beautiful people next time. Bye, y'all.